Hey Terance, how you doing? How's your All-Star break, man?
I was good.
Were you able to do anything differently in your second All-Star break? Now that you've experienced one last year, able to do things differently to prepare for the second half?
Nah, not too much. Nothing too drastically different.
Any more questions? Okay, we'll move on to Miriam.
Hey, Terance. Obviously, you made an impact in the first half of the season, and before you guys took off for the break, Ty Lue was saying that he just wanted you to keep working on your shot. Is that something that you worked on the break, and or did you just kind of go clear your head? And then also, do you think this break kind of came at a good time for you guys, considering you kind of lost a little bit of momentum? Was this a good chance to recoup?
Yeah, for that first part of the question, I did work on my shot a lot over the break. Just keeping up with it, keeping confident with it. Staying locked in on it. And then as far as the second part of that question, momentum. I would say so. It happens. Some teams hit a little rough patch in the season. It's the NBA, it happens. So we're just gonna look to get this break started on the right note.
Okay, we'll move over to Law.
Hey, Terance, great to see you, man. With this break coming to an end and the second half of the season upon us, what do you feel, both for you individually and for the team as a whole, is the biggest difference between the outlook and the mindset and preparation for this second half of the season compared to opening night back in December?
I would say for us going into the second half of the season, I would just say, be locked in, at every game, every night in, night out, because next after this break is the playoffs, and that's coming soon. So we just got to be locked in for the second half. First half, compared to opening night, you kind of got to get a feel of your team, see what everybody's at, see what, how the flow is, got to get a couple games in. Now we know where we're at. Now we know who we got. Now we know what guys bring. So, just staying locked in because after this is playoffs. So, yeah.
Okay, let's move over to Justin Russo.
Hey, Terrence. Was it nice to just be able to have like the mental break that the All-Star break represented, just to be able to take a step back, kind of hit the reset button and just, go into the second half with a fresh mindset and just, overall a more freshness in terms of body and fatigue and stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. I would say so. I'll say more physically than anything, just being able to have that little break. You're not going, especially this season, every other day is a game, sometimes back to back. So just physically, definitely a break. Mentally, I wouldn't say so. If you're a guy like me, who loves the game, you're always thinking about it, every day, 24 hours a day. So, definitely more physically, it's good for us.
We'll move over to Farbot.
Hey, Terrence, welcome back. I just wonder, what does it mean to you to hear like your teammate who's, seven-time All-Star and Paul George kind of talking about how much he is proud of you and how he sees himself in you when he's doing, an All-Star kind of media scrum and he brings you up during the middle of that?
Yeah, that's awesome. I saw that over the weekend. That's big. A guy like him being able to acknowledge my game and what I bring to the table for this team, and just for myself to be able to hear that is great. Hopefully propels me to work harder. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I appreciate it.